This is the story of Rose and Rowan, and they are two little lovebirds who met on a little birch tree in a little forest, and they quickly fell in love and knew that they were simply meant for each other. It was like peanut butter and jelly. A really good peanut butter and jelly. Maybe they were more like your favorite pair of socks that you could only wear matched because otherwise it just didn't feel right. But PB&J is shorter, so I'll stick with that. They did many little things to show their love. Rowan, for example, would get a beautiful bouquet of flowers for Rose every week that he picked himself. And Rose would often write and perform songs for him. Every relationship has their rough spots, though. Rose had been very jealous of Flora Finch, who seemed to be getting much of Rowan's attention lately. She had the final straw when she saw them going out for coffee and Rowan didn't even tell her. Rowan was angry with Rose because he kept seeing her tweeting Pete Parakeet on the phone. They wanted to go to a relationship guru to sort out their problems. A friend of theirs recommended they go to this guy, Caddock Croc. And he was the top relationship guru in the crocodile world. So they went and they relayed their problems to him. But he said he couldn't understand and that everything seemed to be fine and they should just continue their lives as they were. But the lovebirds knew that this couldn't have been the case. So they thought that maybe the crocodile's eyes were muddled from the boggy atmosphere, so he couldn't really understand what was going on. So they then went to another counselor. They then went to Paige Panda. They relayed their problems to her, and she said that Rose was clearly right and that Rowan was clearly wrong. She said that it was okay for Rose to talk to another bird on the phone, but Rowan could not be going to lunch with another bird. So she suggested that they break up. Pandas saw things too black and white to understand. Finally, they visit this bloke, Gary the chameleon. They tell him their problems, and he sits for a second before hiding something. Not anything bad, but they just didn't want to ruin the surprise for the other bird. Rowan then says that he didn't get a chance to tell the other therapist that he was only talking to Flora Finch because Flora Finch was a party planner and he wanted to make a big party for Rose's birthday. And then Rose says that she was only talking to Pete Parakeet because he sells ping pong tables, and she knew how much Rowan wanted one, and she wanted to see if she wrote a jingle for his company if she could get a reduced price on the ping pong table. They each turn to each other and say that they were sorry for not trusting the other. They were peanut butter and jelly. They only had eyes on each other.